What up, YouTube? It's your boy Marv Over Matter back with yet another video. And today, what I'm going to talk about is the difference between handsome man's game and average man's game. Now, game in general, I break it down to three different factors, right? There's how attractive she is to you, if you live up to her expectations, and how comfortable she is with you. If you have all three of those things, then you will get the girl. Now, attraction. Obviously, advantage attractive guy. You don't really have to worry about it. If you're a handsome man, you just show up and boom, you're attractive. But you can only go down, right? So you're playing more of a maintenance game. You have to do things to keep the attraction. That's your game. Whereas average guys, you don't have that initial attraction. So you have to build the attraction. Because when she first sees you, she's like, doesn't really think anything. You have to put on display the qualities about yourself that are attractive. But you have to do it in a way that doesn't come off like you're trying to impress her. Because if you come off like you're trying to impress her, you're bragging, whatever, they don't like that at all. They're not gonna fuck with you. They do not like that, all right? So that's attraction. Now, expectations, handsome guys, you have way more expectations on you. They're way higher, they're way more restricted. You're in a box. You're in a category, you're a stereotype. You have to act a certain way in order for them to maintain their attractiveness to you. They expect handsome guys to be like nonchalant, cool. They expect you to be charismatic. They expect you to be really confident, damn near like cocky, arrogant. You got to be good with women. You got to be good in bed. Like, it's a long list of things that you have to be. And if you're not these things, oh, something's wrong with him. This isn't, no, he's not acting like he's supposed to act, because I expect this guy to act like this, right? So you don't really have room to like be yourself and show your quirkiness, you do all that, you show that you're human, you start losing attraction points. She starts losing attraction for you. Average guys, it's not that. That's not the situation for you. She doesn't really have expectations for you. There's no way for an average guy to act. It's kind of just like you're an individual human being. So the way Brian acts is the way Brian acts. The way Kevin acts is the way Kevin acts. And it's whether she likes the way you act or whether she doesn't like the way you act. That's what it comes down to. And the caveat or the like downside is you don't really know how to act. It's just you being yourself. So it's like you may just not be the guy that she likes. It's more of a compatibility thing when you're average. It's more like, okay, does she just like the way I act or does she not like the way I act? That's really what it comes down to. So it's more compatibility as opposed to like living up to specific expectations. But in that, you have more freedom. Now, the last thing is comfortability. She has to be comfortable with you. Advantage, average guys. Attractive guys, you already know. Girls think you're a player. They think you have like women just lined up around the corner waiting for you. You're texting girls all the time. Like, you're gonna play them. That's what they think. You're gonna break their heart. So their guard is up. So anything you do, they're kind of like watching. Oh, nope, I knew he was like that. Especially in the beginning, they're like, oh, no, I knew he was like that. And then trying to jump out, abort mission. They're skittish. Average guys, they're not as skittish with you. Their guard is down. They're not worried about it. They don't think you have a bunch of girls. They don't think that they have to compete with, other girls and that you're smooth and talking to a bunch of girls. They just think, oh yeah, this guy likes me. Yeah, he just likes me. So when you do certain things, it's more like, again, oh, this is just Brian. This is just Kevin. This is just how he acts. And it's whether they like it or not. So that's the difference, man. Like with a handsome man, you gotta really focus on like building that comfortability and living up to those expectations. And with an average guy, it's more like you have to build that attraction, give her reasons to like you, and then it's just does she like those reasons or not? You know what I'm saying? And then if that's not the case, then y'all not gonna work out. With attractive guys, you can kind of you don't really have to. You have more options because it's not about compatibility. It's just like, do you live up to the expectation? So in that case, you're gonna get more girls as an attractive guy, whereas with an average guy, it's more of a compatibility thing, and you have to just find girls that like the qualities that you have. So subscribe, like, comment, let me know what you think. Guys, you gotta figure out where you stand and you gotta apply these things to your game. If you're handsome, do handsome man's game. If you're average, do average man's game. It's not a better or worse thing. It's just you have to know where you fit. Because if you're handsome trying to do average man's game, she's gonna be skittish with you. So when you start being yourself and showing those qualities, she's gonna be like, whoa, that's not how handsome guys are supposed to act. I'm out. And with average guys, if you try to act and use handsome man's game, she's gonna be like, I'm not that interested in you. Why are you being nonchalant? Why are you acting cocky and arrogant? Like, I don't like you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you have to know where you stand and use what works for you, because you're trying to make your dating life better. You're trying to be more successful with women. That's why we here. All right. So mind over matter, Marv over matter. Let's get it.